And there are polls and predictions and numbers, and then there are human beings. With the election nearing, we are sending our own reporters back into their hometowns to talk with people leading up to Election Day. And we start tonight with Adriana Mendez, who hails from Kenosha. Adriana set out to speak to voters about what's on their minds just 5 days out.
I grew up here in the city of Kenosha, and many neighborhoods reflect this one here near 51st and 29th Avenue. It's made up of good, hardworking people who want to make a living and have a leader that reflects their values. Kenosha has been through so much recently, so I wanted to find out how people here are feeling heading into this next presidential election. Timothy Thompkins has lived in Kenosha for more than 20 years. He says this is a city that has been hurting, but is coming together for change. And he believes that change can be seen at the polls.
People are concerned about how we're going to be moving forward. And I think the actions and the activities and the high numbers throughout the country are a reflection of that.
Timothy's signs encourage people to vote Biden-Harris. He says there are a few topics that are important to him.
America has two pandemics. We have a crisis within the race issue and the COVID crisis, which has been out of control within our community, and Wisconsin being one of the highest within the United States right now. And I think those issues are critical to voters right now.
And I see just right next to your house, another house maybe with a different political
Absolutely,
opinion.
and he's a good friend of mine, and we get along every day, and we have conversations. Just because my neighbor is a Trump supporter, he's still my neighbor.
Just down the street, a different neighbor, Russ Barrow, says he's voting for another 4 years for President Trump.
I like Trump because he's not a politician. I guess the politicians, I just feel that, that they're kind of, more, they can be bought, they can be persuaded.
Russ believes Donald Trump overall has done a good job as president.
As far as, what I've seen and what I've heard, I pretty much, just going for who I believe is actually best in there, so.
Two men with different political views both agree talking and listening is a way to start better understanding each other.
I don't mind listening to other people's opinion. If you could change mine, change it, for sure. I'm more than happy to listen.
Our political difference doesn't stop us from having humanity, and I think that's a really important thing.
Reporting in Kenosha, Adriana Mendez, TMJ4 News.